principal. A luta. Vamos lutar contra ela. É aqui, né? Ainda não participou, espere até o dia seguinte. Até as 8 horas. Tac, tac. Vambora.
Ladies and gentlemen, after some fierce competition in the round so far, we arrive at long last at the final of the Nilutpala Cup. It's time to find out who is the very best beast tamer of all, Hania or the Traveler. If the winner of the final round makes it through the ultimate trial, they will acquire my entire fortune. It will then be their responsibility to continue hosting this tournament into the future and to promote the philosophy of peaceful coexistence throughout all of Tivat.
Huh. Kautilya isn't here today. Oh, this is our chance. After the final match and the ultimate trial, we'll go tip off Elhingen and confront Kautilya head-on! Miko? Layla? You're here!
Você atualiza a Miko e a Layla, né, sobre a conversa com ela.
Much as I expected. The insufferable research maniac has exposed his true colors to our two protagonists. You seem to be edging ever closer to the truth. Holding off on reporting Kautilya to the academia seems like a sensibly cautious decision at this stage. Who's to say if Kautilya, or indeed anyone else for that matter, is really who they appear to be?
Yeah. We can't afford to let our guards down now. We gotta fight Hania first, the strongest beast tamer out there. And we still have no idea what we're in for with Elhingen's ultimate trial. Oh, how are we gonna get through to Hania, though?
The answer should be quite obvious by now, surely.
Yeah,
Take all of our fungi and defeat her fair and square. Force her to let go of her stubborn attitude and listen to the truth.
I believe in you guys. I know you'll be able to get her to come around.
Layla, né? Obrigado pelo apoio de vocês.
Ah, yeah! Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, and Blitzara! The tightest power trio in all of Shroomdom! With your powers combined, winning this final will be easier than taking a radish from a hilly churl!
Será que vamos tirar doce de criança? Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui, será que meu... Calma aí, será que... O brilho tá muito... Eu sinto que esse brilho tá muito mais dourado. Aqui eu vejo tudo. Vou deixar aqui. Pronto, talvez assim fique um pouco menos de dourado. Vamos pra luta, né, contra ela. Luta final. Não posso tirar esses caras são indispensáveis. Que não posso trocar. Tem que jogar com eles. Um elétrico. Vamos pegar o gelinho aí, eu acho que vai ajudar bastante aí. Eu podia escolher de pedra também, essa é uma boa opção. Mas aqui a gente vai tudo nada. Aqui podia deixar de escolher, hein. Se a gente perder aqui... Meu 200 de ping ali tá...
The day has finally arrived, Traveler and Paimon. I warned you not to get emotionally attached to the fungi. You have to treat them as your pawns. But it seems like you haven't changed one bit. In which case, this match will be a short one.
Você que precisa mudar.
Yeah! When we send Bongo Head and buddies into action, it's like clockwork, and we ain't about to stop
É o da Layla e o da Miko,
Time to
eles
show
dois.
you how a real beast tamer fights. Your feeble
Agora que
strategy
entendi.
will be your undoing. Go, Pyro 1!
Nunca vi uma luta tão fácil. elétrico, não precisa de cura. Tá de boa. Já acabou aqui. Ah, ia botar os dois aqui pra juntar todo mundo. Junta todo mundo. Ah, perdi aí. Deve ter esperado um pouco, hein. Da cura. Curou todo mundo. Vou esperar aqui pra fazer o funil neles. Aqui, agora o funil perfeito, ó. Já foi mais um. Só tem um. Só tem um de fogo, é? Não sei nem que bicho é esse. É de fogo. Ah, já foi. De rala já.
Don't worry, Pyro One. They're about to reach their limit.
Já acabou aqui, ó. Não percebeu isso não? Já acabou isso aqui. Tá ficando, hein? Rapaz, o cara tá ficando, hein? Morre. Ganhamos. Muito fácil, né?
Pyro One, why did you hold back?
Você quem está dando as ordens. O Pyro 1, né, se tornou mais do que um peão para você.
Don't blame Pyro 1, Hania. And don't force yourself to do something you don't want to. You started having second thoughts when Pyro 1 got injured during the semifinals, didn't you? You never met a well-matched opponent until you fought Miko, and now us had you. So you never had to put Pyro 1 or any of your other fungi in danger before. When you saw one of your fungi get injured for the first time, you realized you felt compassion for it.
Compassion? You really think I feel anything for these fungi?
Sim, é dolorosamente óbvio, né? Então você está em negação.
Hania, you grew up listening to terrible tales about the horrors of fungi. Paimon completely understands how they made you feel. But that doesn't mean that you should just treat a buddy who stands by you here as your arch enemy. You won't be able to lie to yourself forever. We fight off fierce fungi all the time, and we always used to think of them as monsters too. The whole reason we entered this tournament is because we didn't want fungi causing any trouble. But after meeting Bongo Head, we realized that if you just give them some time and treat them well, the gentler fungi will get to know you and treat you like their friends. At the very least, treat fungi like they're on your side, not as your pawns and certainly not as your enemy. Please, learn to trust Pyro 1 and your other
Diga
fungi
não
friends.
ao preconceito. Trate seus cogumelos bem.
Enough! Don't patronize me. In case you've forgotten, this match isn't over yet.
Não acabou ainda? Vai apanhar de novo. Não se cansa, né, velho? Rapaz. Será que a gente perde isso aqui?
Pyro 1, release the explosion!
Tá, por enquanto tá tudo ok, dá pra aguentar. Apanha um pouco aí, né? Mas eu tenho que fazer o combo, né? Tá de safe ainda, não preciso pegar cura. Por enquanto. Opa! Percebi agora que ele tá morrendo. Ó, estamos começando a sangrar pela primeira vez em muito tempo, hein? Mas não dá. Minha equipe tá muito forte.
Give it your all, Pyro 1. Show them what you're truly made
Só o
of.
Pyro sobrevive até o último final. Só ele. Deixa ele bater um pouco aí. Que é mais interessante, não. Vamos ficar sentado logo. Acabar com o sofrimento dele. Congelado ainda.
I failed. Just before the most important step of all. I
Mas
failed.
ainda a gente lutou 2 vezes, hein?
You two. You were the only ones who could stop me. But how when your mindset is so childish?
Vamos te... Entalei com água. Vamos te mostrar como, então você finalmente entenderá.
Hania, as we agreed, you have to hear us out now that we've won. But let's put that aside for now. Can we bring Pyro 1 along for the ultimate trial?
Pyro 1? You want to take it with you?
Yep. We want to pass the ultimate trial with everyone's fungi side by side. Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, Blitzara, and Pyro 1.
Vamos ganhar todos os direitos de todos esses cogumelos. Vamos garantir que cuidem bem deles todos.
We looked through your notebook that day after we spoke to you, and it cleared up a lot of things. You're right to be concerned about the dangers of fungi, up to a point. Wisdom orbs come with health risks to some people. This tournament shouldn't have been promoted so widely, and there are limits to how closely fungi and humans can coexist in general. However, by making constant improvements to the Wisdom Orb and using it for friendly communication with the fungi, we can figure out which are the nice ones and gradually learn more about them.
Fine, if that's what you want. I lost, so I don't get to call the shots. And I guess Pyro 1 would rather be with someone who actually cares about it.
Cheer up, Hania. I'm sure you mean a lot to Pyro 1. We have more important stuff we gotta tell you after the ultimate trial.
Com relação aos seus antepassados, a verdade por trás do ataque dos cogumelos.
That's right. You'll see things differently after you know the story. Paimon just knows it.
I just had to say, what a magnificent duel. A battle between competing philosophies, as well as a showdown between two top beast tamers.
Alhingen? What are you doing in the arena?
Why, I'm here to witness the final duel and the winner's spectacular performance in the ultimate trial. How could I possibly miss such a milestone moment in this tournament's history? Come now, Traveler, Paimon, it's time to prove yourselves. I have no doubt that you'll play a significant role in bringing this tournament to a whole new level.
Vai tomar pau. Você segue ele até o local da prova final. Aqui não era a prova final? Eu achava que ela era a prova final. Nossa. Nossa, contra Fatui. Que é isso?
What's going on here? Why are the Fatui everywhere? Alhingen, the arena's been taken over by bad guys. We'll deal with them. Get yourself to safety.
Opa, você demora pra perceber as coisas, hein?
Wait a second. Where is the exit?
A arena não foi tomada por gente do mal. Isso é tudo parte do plano dele, né?
The Traveler is correct. Nothing gets past you, does it? In which case, I presume you planned for this eventuality, no?
Wait, this is all wrong. Isn't this the ultimate trial? Cautelia's supposed to be the villain. He was just using this tournament for his
Vamos
own
atacar
agenda
com
and he tricked
isso.
you into sponsoring
Cogumelos,
him.
né?
Not far off. You're right about Cautelia's motivations. This started when he discovered a promising use for a forgotten technology. So I bought his loyalty and organized this tournament to expand the reach of his technology. Though I must say, I never expected a prize catch like yourself to take the bait so eagerly.
Não tanto quanto você confessando seus crimes. Você pode continuar sua confissão na cadeia.
So, you weren't being fooled by Cautelia. It was you using him. This whole time you were just another lousy Fatui. Oh, now Paimon's mad. So much for warning you about Cautelia. Boglehead, get him!
Oh, look at you. I've got chills down my spine. But I'm afraid that's not
Será que a gente consegue contra esse pessoal? Quanto de dano a gente vai dar? Nenhum deles estão...
Blitzara, Pyro 1, what's going on?
Só um que ficou com a gente? Nossa. Só um que ficou...
Cautelia added a handy little back door in the wisdom orbs. As soon as I send the command, all fungi under their control report to me
Uma
instead.
porta dos fundos?
So, this whole tournament, it was just an elaborate ploy to get other people to capture fungi for you. And now you're gonna make them all
O
into
nosso
evil
ficou com a gente
minions.
porque a gente desativou
Very
ele.
impressive. You hit all the key notes there. I hold the tournament a few times, build up an army of fungi living amongst the people, and then I can create all kinds of damage. You have to understand, this is a huge opportunity for me. My accomplishments will eclipse those of my other comrades. And then, my dear Master Dottore, who left because of you, will finally realize that I can still be
Não sei como eu
worth
falo o
something
nome
to
desse
him.
cara, eu vou pular. Você trabalha por... É Doctor, não é assim, né? No passado. Você trabalhou, né?
But now, I think I might go one step further. Getting rid of you would be doing a major service for all the Fatui, from the foot soldiers to the harbingers. This could be a career-making moment for me. I'll finally earn Master Dottore's respect.
É Mestre Doutor.
I'll just say it was a
Chama ele
tragic
Doutor
accident.
mesmo.
You placed too much trust in the fungi, tried to push past the limits,
Pô, que conversa
ended up
fiada, hein?
causing the whole arena to collapse, with you still inside. Once this domain's sealed off, no one will ever find you. I'll have Cautilia assume all liability and criminal charges, then inform the Academia. After that, I'll invest even more into this tournament, in the name of honoring your memory. I'll promote it harder. The competitions will be bigger and more frequent.
You selfish, double-crashing monster! How could you?
Como pôde, pai?
Paimons are just about enough from you, mister! You'll never get away with this! But what are we gonna do? You don't have any weapons on you and our shroom buddies won't respond to us anymore!
É cada pessoa e cogumelo você. Eu tenho fé na cabeça.
Take your time.
No nosso
Pit
cogumelo. Né?
fungi against fungi and warriors against warriors. I want the traveler to see his buddy being destroyed. Then, once his faith is utterly shattered, put him out of his misery.
Nosso
Quickly
cogumelo
and
era o único que não estava
I
sendo
accept that
controlado
our
pela Ordem da
actions thus
Sabedoria.
far have not been beyond reproach. But at least we can give the traveler the ceremonious final
Tem
farewell
que ele
that they
merece
deserve.
ser. Ele tá feliz, vai tomar um pau. Podemos bater? Não.
Go ahead, use your something, anything, water balloon, wake everyone up!
Mas vai ser infinito praticamente, só curando isso aqui, velho. Ih, eu acho que a gente vai perder, né? Não tem como ganhar de 3.
Are you okay?
Há muito deles.
This isn't right. I've activated the backdoor command 3 times now on the floating hydrofungus. Why is it still obeying the traveler? Is Cautilia's device malfunctioning?
Oh dear, the poor thing still hasn't realized. The technology in the Wisdom Orb does make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but all it does to achieve this is suppress some of their basic instincts, allowing them to communicate with their owner as effectively as any other animal. The trust that these 4 fungi place in their beast tamers, and the bond they now share, have grown stronger than the Wisdom Orb.
Yai, Miko! You broke the domain sealing spell?
Please, you thought your crude replicas could keep me out? You appear to have woefully underestimated who you're dealing with. Not to mention that shoddily designed backdoor command. Did you honestly believe that no one would notice the litany of vulnerabilities in your grand plan?
Curses!
Miko, Layla, and Hania too!
Ania.
Oh, hang in. So this was all you're doing! Whatever threat the fungi might pose, your nefarious ambitions are the true menace here!
Come on, Miss Yai. Let's go help them.
Todo mundo vai virar amigo e bater nele.
Easy now, Layla.
Eu vou ser
All that's left for us to
suporte.
do now is to watch and wait. The bond of companionship is not something so easily severed by the designs or devices of humans. Blitzara, you haven't completed your mission yet. You're not thinking of giving up now, are you?
Ué. Sim, olha.
Look, Blitzara's back to normal.
Bora, Leila,
Is
fala aí
this the
com
moment
ele.
Miss Yai said we were waiting for? Twirly Whirly, I believe in you. Take this Kirk down.
Ih, tá morrendo já. Morreu. Todo mundo se voltou. Agora só falta o dela.
Backdoor command is wearing off. They're all returning to normal.
Still doubting what your heart tells you, Hania?
Fala
You're
logo, Messia. Fala logo que você tem que falar.
afraid to accept that the fungus you treated as a pawn now trusts you completely. Because then you'll be forced to face your true feelings, which you have been trying so desperately to escape from. But don't keep your fungus waiting much longer. Look, now that it's no longer under the Wisdom Orb's control, it's waiting for your orders.
Pyro 1, are you really waiting for me? I'm sorry.
Vai balançar a cabeça e
I've been so
confirmar.
harsh on you, but you still trust me. Go. Do what you have to do.
Bora,
Well, one way or another, it looks like all the fungi have returned to their senses. Great!
Agora a gente vai estar com os
Shame on
fatui.
you, Elhingen. You're about to pay for what you've done.
Hold the line and keep your heads. They're just a handful of fungi. We still have the upper hand.
Estão nada, vão passar mal. Eu que tô comandando aqui, pô. E usei a cura sem querer, fui precoce. Já morreu a galera dele. Já acabou, velho. Ah, o que eu faço é dificultar isso aqui um pouco, velho. Muito fácil. Deixa eu puxar isso aí. Todo mundo com vida. Já foi um. Bate naquele cara ali, amigo. Muito tempo pra... Chute elétrico aqui. Agora acabou. Pareceu mais, fui precoce, eu achei que era só eles. Não sabe brincar aí, ó. Fui destacando, achando que ia ser só eles, ó. Killjoy, ó, Killjoy. Tá safe ainda, galera. Não tô muito disputando não. Vou destacar um pouco, não tem tempo mesmo. A galera tá viva ainda há muito tempo, tá de boa. Killjoy. Já fiz o combo aí, né? Mais um elétrico. Mata esses caras aí. Matou? Falta você, mano. Ele tem que mandar o elétrico pra matar ele. De água também é forte. Pô, você tá vivo ainda, né, meu? De fogo não valeu a pena nele, não. Errei. Acho que vou tacar a curinha aí, senão meu amiguinho ali elétrico. Ela vai conseguir. Agora o elétrico aqui nele vale a pena. Pô, o elétrico dele não vale a pena, ele ulta só daqui, velho. Tá bom. O elétrico dele só de perto. Não tem pra onde fugir.
Miko, why didn't you stop him?
Oh, I'm just a tourist. As far as I'm aware, I don't have the authority to detain anybody within Sumeru's borders. Is that
No.
not the case for you too? Still, you needn't worry. He won't escape. You'll see once you get back to the tournament arena.
Ah, cryptic. Well, no time to figure that one out. On with the chase!
Já foi pra fora da arena. Vídeo.
You're from the Core of 30!
Você finalmente apareceram.
By order of the General Mahamatra, we're here to arrest Elhingen for grave crimes and Kautilya for academic misconduct. The General Mahamatra has been watching Kautilya closely for some time. He's busy dealing with other affairs today, so he couldn't find the time to apprehend the offenders himself. Thankfully, with all the evidence you gathered, we were able to swiftly bring this case to a conclusion. The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
Porra. Antes de retornar o retorno, né, do General Mahamatra, né, ao seu posto, os Maltras estavam começando a suspeitar do Coalla, né, não sei o nome. Estava tramando algo. Ele fez alguma coisa e se tornou o parceiro dele, né, do carinha ali. Não tendo a maioria das evidências mais importantes escondidas. Se não fosse pela ajuda do viajante Paimon em fornecer evidências cruciais, os Maltras, né, teriam passado mais tempo investigando as ações da dupla. A orbe, né, da sabedoria e a geleia floral são derivados do dispositivo de captura e da poção do desfiamento. Ambos compartilham semelhança com a rede de Inazuma, né, que vem da arte dos adeptos. Portanto, pode-se dizer que ambas as tecnologias são baseadas em referências sólidas, né? No entanto, o dispositivo capturado da poção de definhamento não são embasados, né, por teorias conclusivas. Sua pesquisa consiste em alguns experimentos elaborados. Criatura perigosa, tá. Processo trágico, infortúnios. Pessoas em posição relevantes, né? Ele obteve a amostra de documento, então contratou alguns estudantes talentosos para trabalhar em melhorias, né, para os dois produtos, se torná-los seguros e mais confiáveis. Ele então usou o torneio para encobrir suas reais intenções, causando dano em Sumeru. Os Maltras, né, juntaram outro grupo de estudiosos, Armuta, né, para desenvolver uma contramedida que combatesse, né, o comando das Portas dos Fundos, né, que ele mesmo fez. Eles implantaram, né, em orbes da sabedoria específico e entregaram para os Matras, né, de plantão na arena. Se algo acontecesse, a contramedida seria posta em uso. Felizmente, tudo ocorreu tranquilamente com o torneio, ninguém se feriu e não houve dano a propriedades. O torneio até trouxe ganho financeiro para o Porto de Orbe. Atualmente, todo o pessoal envolvido na academia foi detido e será julgado. Sido o líder da operação, confirmou que todos os locais relativos ao caso, né? É muito provável que o fugitivo da justiça apareça nesses locais. A tropa do Pinta requer apenas um punhado de pessoas para colocar, né, as mãos neles. Enquanto os resultados de investigação inicial revelou que 60% de seus fundos de patrocínio vieram de fontes ilegais. O resto foram ganhos de seu próprio negócio, né, em Sumeru. Tá. Porra, agora pra mim, né. Viajante Paimon. Inclui o relatório do Cido da frente dessa carta, né. Dê uma olhada se estiver interessado. Poderá te ajudar a entender melhor a situação. Os animais participantes e a audiência, né, não merecem ser enganados. A audiência, tá? Não merecem ser enganados dessa forma. Usarei o dinheiro dos negócios dele, né, como prêmio para o participante e compensar, né, as outras pessoas envolvidas. Se o dinheiro não for suficiente, a quantidade extra será incluída na multa do carinha, né? Nossa, do mal lá, o Coalla, não sei como é o nome dele. O torneio de domadores de besta teve uma influência positiva. Tem o potencial de se tornar algo tão conhecido quanto o chamado sagrado dos sexos, né? Então não precisa, né, ser descontinuado apenas por causa das más intenções dos organizadores. Então ele vai continuar. Pela perspectiva, né, do público em geral, vocês, né, tomarão o lugar de anfitriões desse evento. Por favor, não se preocupe tanto. Acredito que você irá se organizar da maneira correta. Por último, mande meus companheiros e aí por mim, né? Meus cumprimentos. Meus cumprimentos a Mico. Eu falo Mico, né? Bugiei, né? Correto. Por mim, se tiver oportunidade, gostaria de ter um duelo amigável com ela. Espero que não se importe se eu usar um deck especialmente poderoso. Sino.
So Sino has been keeping an eye on this competition too. He and his people must have been secretly investigating at the same time we were. Lucky we had some backup.
O momento foi perfeito, deixaremos o resto com vocês.
Alright, we'll take the suspects away now.
Agora nós que seremos as pessoas, né, que mandará isso aqui. O torneio continuará, né, que foi bom para Sumeru, apesar de todas as coisas. Olha os dois indo embora aí, ó.
You might think this is over, but mark my words. You haven't seen the last of me. Or Master Dottore.
Dottore.
Oh, quit while you're behind. loser! Have fun in prison, you fatui lowlife!
Escória
Wait,
fatui.
Sino mentioned that he used our evidence, so is that where Miko was going after the last 16? To hand it in and make a report?
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be having a nice vacation, but all sorts of vexing issues keep managing to find their way to me. After the round of 16, I simply took a walk around Sumeru City with my editors. I did have a very brief conversation with the General Mahamatra, but only because he happened to be passing by at the time. The evidence you gathered was the key to solving this case.
The more you try playing it down, the more confusing it all sounds. Anyway, now that the organizer and the sponsor have both been arrested, what should we do about the fungi in this tournament?
The rules still stand. These little ones won the tournament and passed the ultimate trial, which means they'll be taking Elhingen and Cautilia's place. From now on, everything about this tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained, I'm sure they are more than up to the task.
Mas primeiro precisamos contar a verdade para a Rania, né? Rania, não sei. Precisa mudar seu ponto de vista, né?
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the fungi was based on a misunderstanding. I took it all much too far.
Huh? We didn't get to say anything! Miko, why did you have to steal our thunder?
If by that you mean thank you, Miko, then you're welcome. Hania needed a little pep talk to perk her up so that she would join us in taking a stand against Elhingen. How else was I supposed to motivate her?
You don't have to say anymore. I was too close-minded. I know that now. I kept telling myself the same things, lying to myself until I became numb. But now I've seen the truth with my own eyes. Even without the wisdom orb, Pyro 1 willingly followed my instruction. It trusted me all along. I hold my hands up. I was wrong. You're well within your rights to criticize me, and I accept whatever punishment you deem appropriate.
Punishment? What do you take us for? Sure, you said some pretty scary things, and you were way too strict with Pyro 1, but clearly you've already learned your lesson. Wait, actually, having said that, Paimon has an idea!
Eu também. Todos discutem a decisão final até o último detalhe. O discurso da vitória é todo seu, Paimon. É hora de pôr, né, em prática suas habilidades oratórias, né?
Oh, this is Paimon's first time speaking to so many people from a stage like this. Paimon's getting butterflies. Paimon and the Traveler are super happy that we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. The responsibility for continuing to hold this tournament in the future now lies in our hands. Now, they may have thrown the organizer and the sponsor in jail, but you can all breathe a huge sigh of relief because the prizes are still being issued as promised.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Woo!
That's a good call.
However, unfortunately, the wisdom orbs currently have a harmful effect on their surrounding environment, so they pose a risk to people's health. This means that we won't be able to keep our fungi friends around for the long term. So, for the sake of everyone's well-being, over the coming days, we recommend that everyone entrust their fungi into the care of the best darn beast tamer in town, Hania! But you won't be away from them for too long. While Hania takes care of your fungi, we'll be talking to the academia with the goal of trying to resolve the current issues with the wisdom orb as soon as possible. And of course, this tournament was so much fun. It'd be a real shame if it was a one-off affair. I'm sure you've got a big appetite for more fungi fun and games. So once the technical issues are all sorted out, and we're all reunited with our fungi friends, Let's battle it out all over again!
Perfeito.
Oh, so that's my punishment.
Sim.
Think of it more as a reward for being the runner-up.
Don't think of it that way, Miss Henia. Spending time with shroom buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly? I'm gonna miss you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy. Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, Layla,
Kitsune,
and Lady
senhorita
Kitsune.
Kitsune.
What can I say? You're a fascinating bunch.
Come on, Henia. We announced the official decision with everyone watching. You better look alive.
Yeah, don't worry. I get it. As a beast tamer, I accept your proposal. I will do my utmost to care for these fungi and treat them like the treasured companions that they are to their masters.
Now those sound like the words of an awesome person called Henia that Paimon wants to be friends with. Just wish he'd shown us this Henia sooner. Anyway, let's spend some final quality time with our shroom buddies. Then we'll all meet up in Port Ormos.
E assim termina o evento. E assim é o maior oponente, a maior ameaça. E assim acabou, né? Agora a gente pode pegar ela. Mais uma que eu tenho que upar, né? Mas é isso, né? Bom evento, Pokémon 2.0. Nos vemos nos próximos jogos aí. A gente vai continuar a história dos Aranaras, né? Fui.